Hello people, how are you all doing? I'm here with a easy pizza recipe that you can make right on the stove top even without yeast. It would hardly take you 20 minutes to make this from the scratch. Come, let's get going. So I have taken maida or all-purpose flour. I'm adding 2 cups of all-purpose flour for one pizza. And half a cup of thick yogurt. So you can even use a thin yogurt because later we're going to add water to make it to make the dough. You could even use thick yogurt like completely instead of adding water also, even that will work out. And I'm going to add some salt and a little bit of sugar with this. Next, I'm going to add some baking soda. So this is about 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So this is what is going to help the dough raise. We're going to mix everything together and add more water if required. So the dough has to be soft and not thick like a chapati dough. It is going to be really sticky when you make this because you have added maida here. Alright, next I'm going to add some olive oil to this. About 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And start mixing it. If the dough is too sticky, if you want to add more olive oil, go ahead and add that later too. So the dough is ready. You could rest it for some time or start making the pizza right away. Take a board and add some all-purpose flour so that the dough doesn't stick to the board. See here, I did not spread the all-purpose flour, that's why it was sticking. So then knead it for about 2-3 minutes and then start tucking the dough inside so that all the edges go inside and there is a surface which is even. Once that is done, you could start rolling the dough. Now start rolling this and make sure it is a medium thick. The thickness should not be too much because if it is too thick, it might not get cooked properly in between. If it is too thin, it might become hard like a papad. I'm taking the lid of the pan so that I know what size I have to make this pizza. That is the pan I'm going to use for making the pizza. Now I'm going to transfer this onto the pan. Before that, I'm going to grease the pan. Add some olive oil and grease it properly. It need not be, the stove need not be switched on also right now. Once you put the pizza on it and spread it properly, then you could switch the stove on. Because if it is hot, you might not be able to put it properly and touch the pan and all. Here the point is whatever you see on the top is going to go down. I'm going to flip it and put so that the pizza gets done properly. The crust is cooked properly. Okay, so I'm not going to put any topping here. I'm going to leave it for 3 to 4 minutes till the base of the pizza is nice and golden in color. See, whatever you see here in this particular video, the base was not golden enough, but I just flipped it. But make sure it is a little more golden before you flip it actually. Look, it should be a little more done because if it is not done well, the middle of the pizza will not be cooked properly. Next, I'm going to add some tomato sauce. You could just put any ketchup also here, or if you want to make a pizza sauce, you can do it. Because this is a quick portion, I just added some tomato sauce that I had. And we are going to spread the cheese. How much ever you want, totally upon your taste. Now I'm going to put some toppings. I'm adding onions, capsicum, olives. You could add pineapple. We love pineapple pizza. You can also add cooked chicken here. I've also added corn. I'm adding garlic powder here. You could totally skip this. And you could also add some herbs, Italian seasoning. Put some oil and close the lid. When we close it with a lid, the steam is retained inside, and the pizza will get cooked well. The cheese will get melted well. So once the backside of the pizza is nice and golden in color, you can remove it from the pan. Make sure it's nice and golden in color. If not, the middle of the crust will not be cooked. I am cutting it into pieces and serving it. This would be a delicious, it'll be just like any other pizza that you would eat, like a store-bought pizza. Do try this recipe out. If you like it, don't forget to comment below. Thank you.